Welcome to our exploration of idioms related to perceiving situations. These phrases, steeped in history, offer a unique way to express thoughts and perceptions. Our journey will take us through some interesting idioms, starting with "heard it on the grapevine" and ending with the ins and outs of. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the fascinating world of idioms. The first idiom on our list is "heard it on the grapevine." This idiom is an informal way of getting information by hearing about it from someone who heard it from someone else. Its origin dates back to the American Civil War, where telegraph wires were strung from tree to tree resembling grapevines. An example of its use could be, "I heard through the grapevine that they fired him. Is that true?" Next we have a figment of someone's imagination. This idiom means something that seems real but is not. The phrase dates back to the early 17th century and originates from the Latin word fingere, meaning to shape. An example of its usage might be, "Was it just a figment of my imagination? Or did I hear John's voice in the other room?" Moving on, "lose sight of something" is an idiom that means to forget about an important idea or fact, because you are thinking too much about other things. It comes from the literal meaning of losing sight of something physically. For instance, "I'm worried that we're losing sight of our original objectives." Then there's "what beats me" or "it beats me." This idiom is used when you do not understand a situation or someone's behavior. It originates from the idea of being beaten in understanding or knowledge. You might say, "What beats me is why she stays with him," or "it beats me how she got the job." Next up is "have second thoughts about." This idiom means to change your opinion about something or start to doubt it. It comes from the idea of revisiting a thought for reconsideration. An example might be, "You're not having second thoughts about getting married, are you?" A similar idiom is "without a second thought." If you do something without a second thought, you do it without first considering if you should do it or not. For instance, "She'll spend $100 on a dress without a second thought." Finally, the ins and outs of is an idiom that refers to the detailed or complicated facts of something. It comes from the idea of understanding both the interior and exterior of an object or situation. For example, "I know how to use computers, but I don't really understand the ins and outs of how they work." To wrap up, we've explored various idioms related to perceiving situations, from "heard it on the grapevine" to "the ins and outs of." These phrases, steeped in history and often quite colorful, offer a unique way to express our thoughts and perceptions. So, the next time you hear something on the grapevine or have second thoughts about something, you'll know exactly what these phrases mean.